Whoa, 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 whoa. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy. It's your boy, JOHABRAHAM. You know what time it is? It's time to start the learning math exam. Learning for the math exam. Because physics exam is over, and I gotta say, I did answer all the questions. It should be good, but after coming out of the exam hall, I just realized that the first question for the physics exam was plotting data into the graph, and when I plotted it, it was power. The graph was uh, increasing in the rate of power, but my stupid ass thought it was exponential rate, increase in exponential rate, and I used the equation for exponential rate to solve. But the first two graphs are correct, so I think I should get points for that. The final part of the graph question was not correct, and the rest, I believe it should be correct. Might not be, I don't know. I don't know. That's a lot of math. That's a lot of math. Exercise sheet 1, 12, 8, 9. Let's start for exercise sheet 12. What do exercise sheet 12 got? Find the antiderivatives. We got 96 questions in total. Mm-hmm. Do we got a question paper though? How do I find it? There's the I forgot the name. Mega file. Mega folder. Yeah, we go. Continue in browser. First semester. Mathematics application intro. Math PC1. I think Math PC1. Oh, these are lecture notes. Exam G1. Mathematics for chemist. I think it should be same. Consider, okay, we got a question paper. Let me see if I have the same question paper on my computer. Don't tell me the audio is muted. No. Math. Derivatives formula. Exam. Yeah, we got a one exam. What is this? Okay, that's so weird. That shit looks stupid. Find the equation if it's a 1:1, in which interval convex, it's convex, and okay. Continuity of a function and its first derivative. First function x cos x, second function 2x. Biological application. That was the graph you have quantitatively drawn and identify critical points. Okay, this is someone wrote this. Do we have another question paper though? Practice questions. Test G1. I think that's this one, right? Yep, that's this. No, that's 2020. I got the 2021. Okay, we got one question. What is G2? We got one more question. Okay. Group A solutions. VL. Where's the solution though? Okay. We got solutions. We got questions. So I have the questions. Now's the important part. How do I start? I got 4 days. The exam is on Thursday, right? Wednesday. It's not even Thursday. Wednesday. Exam is on Wednesday. How do I start? How is it gonna be? What are you gonna do? How you gonna do? Bit. Basically, what? Daily study, right? Daily study. Okay. That's what's up. Shut up. Now. I have questions. I have a lot of questions. I have exam papers. Where do I start? Where do I start? What is this? Math, Chem, English. So it's a lecture notes. Okay. Is there examples? Exercises to chapter 1. Okay, there's the last part with exercises. Okay. Whoa. Polynomial. What did I say? Polynomial function. Determine the domains of the function. Determine whether the function is even or odd. Okay, so we got that type of question. Rational function. Consider the function. Determine the domain. So finding the domain. Trigonometric equations. Solve. Consider the function R where G. I forgot what that was. F inverse. Okay, we got inverse. That's basically it for this question paper. Copy. Paste. Oh fuck. Copy. Space stop. Oh, you did not even get the full equation. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Trigonometric equations. Copy. Paste stop. The F inverse type sheet. Copy. Paste stop. Okay, those are copy pasted. Now, what's the next one? Or let me first ask for this. This is the questions I got from the previous question paper, previous year. Previous year question paper. What are the topics? Yo, Wasim Shahid, what are you doing? Well, you could say I am preparing for my math exam. Topic. I'm studying for my math exam. Appreciate you for checking out the stream. Wasim Shahid. Okay, not Wahim. Wasim. Topic, it's a math, but which topic in math I'm still looking up. So we got polynomial functions, we got rational functions, we got that's already there. Functions too, polynomial behaviors and graphs, rational function and asymptotes, trigonometric equations, function composition and inverse. Yeah, okay. Well, Vasim, I gotta say, I apologize for the stream latency. There's a small stream latency, but I don't think it's, I mean, there's gonna be a 20-second delay. Like whatever I say, it plays on your screen after about 20 seconds, which is annoying. I agree. So, polynomial, blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's stuffs for the first question paper. Let's see the rest. What's the next one? Again, polynomial. Is it the same question? No, it's a different one, but it's polynomial. Vazim, how you doing, brother? How you doing? I don't know, brother, sister. How you doing? That's one. Oh, why is the whole equation not copied? Why is it that copy a paste stop? No, it ain't happening. Are you talking about the latency? Copy paste stop functions. This looks like it's the same format as the last one. I'm fine. What about you? Well, I'm glad you asked. I just came out from a physics exam last Friday. Yep. And I gotta look into the math exam. Yep. Yes, that yes is for the latency, I believe. I'm glad it's not a big issue. So what do you do, Vasim, if you don't mind me asking? Are you studying? Are you playing video games? What's up? Okay, that's the last one, right? Now, let me know what are the topics in this question paper. Go away. So it's polynomial analysis, rational functions and asymptotes, trigonometric equations, function composition, and inverses. Was that the same? Oh shit, that was the same. I am at uni. Okay. Did you mean in a way that you are currently, like right now, in uni, or you are studying in uni? I'm guessing you're studying in uni. Which course, bro? What you learning? Function composition inverse. So these four are coming up 2 times right now. Let's just say we got more probability on those four. Now again, sequences, that's different. Limit x tends to 1, limit the function. Economics. Shit. Economics. What does it exactly mean, economics? I think it's about numbers, right? I know, I heard about this economics, but I'm just... Economics. Social science that studies how individuals, businesses, and governments manage limited resources to satisfy unlimited wants. Damn! Okay, okay. That's cool. So it's kind of different from business, right? Would you say that? Message redacted. Is it the Epstein files that just got redacted? Derivative of function. So we got derivative. No, I think this is the first time derivatives are coming up. Well, I'm glad you told me what you're... And do you mathematics? No, I'm doing bachelor's in biological chemistry, but it's my 3rd semester. So yeah, I just started. You could say I just started. These math, they are basic math. It's not too deep. LOL. I'm guessing the LOL is for economics, like reading out the meaning of economics. Can you let me know what are topics involved in this question? We got sequences and limits, limits of function, differentiation, full function analysis. Okay, this one is different. Epstein files, oh yeah. Redacted. That's redacted. We got one more question. One more paper, no? That's it? No. There should be one more. What? Say what? Solution. Yeah, what happened to this? Oh, yeah. Okay. Did this just vanish? I opened it. What? So, yeah. the math I'm doing, I got math and physics just on my first semester, first 2 semesters. It's like basic stuff, not too deep, not too deep like physics majors or I don't know, engineering majors. But we do got math and biology. Yeah, we do. And the best part is haven't even started learning biology. Biology starts from second year, and I'm still on my third semester, which means it's my second year. But hey, if you are not that intelligent, you're gonna fail some of the subjects and gotta redo. So I'm redoing some of the failed subjects. By the way, what do you mean by one viewer equals Undertale? Good question. That's basically if there's an engaging viewer on the stream, I would play the video game Undertale for 15 minutes. So, have you played the game Undertale, or like do you know what Undertale game, which game is it, or which uni you at? I'm at a university called JKU or JKU, which is in Österreich, Austria. It's a small little country near Germany. And if you know history, my man, you know how it is. Oh, come on, it's not even copyable. How about these questions? No, I'm hearing its name first time. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm guessing you're hearing the name of the university first time and you know the game. Like you know Undertale, right? Right? Graph interpretation, intercepts, polynomial identification, limits, assigned types, continuity, invertibility, inverse functions, qualitative sketching. Sketching? Yes, sketching. Okay. So, Wasim, do you want me to fire up the game for 15 minutes? I think the last time I played it was I think I almost reached the last part of the game. I've been playing it for almost 7 hours. Okay, can you tell me what are the major topics coming up from all the questions I have shared? No, I'm talking about history, which I know. Oh, okay. Yes, yeah. So that's Austria. What? Yeah, the game Undertale is like whatever suits you. Oh, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I do wanna play the game. So, whatever suits you. That's an interesting part, because I used to play video games. I used to play games every day for 15 minutes. I used to play a game called Lice of P every day, but then I lost my part-time job. So from there, I was like, not me. My parents was also like, "Yo, if you don't have a job, gaming is a sort of entertainment, right? So if I don't have a source of income, then it does not make sense to play video games. So I stopped playing video games until I get a job. That was the point. But this Undertale, that still goes on. I mean, sometimes people come up in the stream and be like, "Yo, can we play Undertale?" And I'm like, "Okay, maybe." Summary: if you master function behavior, master like so I mean, I could let you know. So you got any jobs? No, I'm still unemployed. God damn it. I'm still unemployed and it's really starting to affect me. Like I did not pay my rent last month. And my okay, I don't know if it's oversharing, but my phone coverage is stopped. I don't have internet connection. It's just the Wi-Fi. So shit's not looking good. Shit is not looking good. And but I should say when I first got fired, I was like, okay, I used to do an unskilled type of job. It was just a cleaning job. It was, you don't need to know any skills to do that job. But after I lost the job, I was like, okay, if the next job I'm going for is gonna be something related to my studies, cause yeah, I just don't want to do something that is not gonna help me educationally or you know so I first started looking for jobs based on labs, etc. And guess what? You don't get jobs when you're a first year student. So I wasted a lot of time like that. But at this point, I gotta get some sort of good job. Sorry, man, I gotta go somewhere. Bye. Hey, Wasim, I gotta appreciate you for checking out the stream and hearing me rant. I appreciate that. Polynomial limits, derivative space graph study, function composition, trigonometric equations, graph interpretation, analytical geometry. Now my next challenge would be finding out which of these exercises have uh, these questions. No problem. How do I do it? You know what? I could bring another artificial intelligence to the playground. You know who it is? China. DeepSeek. So now what I'm gonna do is that's just the exercise. This with solution. Okay, okay. So so don't solve don't solve anything. Just what ARL from somewhere. Yo, how'd the exam go? The exam was okay. I gotta say, it was 6 questions, and it went pretty okay. But the I know for a fact that the first question it was based on a plotting the graph type of question, and when I plotted the graph, it did not look like an exponential growth, but I wrote it as an exponential growth, and I solved using the equation for exponential growth. It was a growth based on power rate. But but I should get marks for drawing the graph and the log graph, like double logarithmic graph and normal graph. So I should pass. I should pass. If I don't, guess what? Stupid. I gotta do it again. Don't solve, just let me know what are the topics involved. Assignment sheet. So how is your studies going, ARL from somewhere? Set theory, union, intersections, analytical geometry, coordinate system, logic, proposition. Okay. Now, you should remember this as assignment number 1. Okay, now let me go to the next one. Get the fuck out of here, bro. This is assignment number 2. Good, I'm preparing for this for SST because it's my weakest subject. Subject. SST. Only 17 days till first exam. SST, what is SST? Secondary school test. Oh, okay, social studies like history, geography, political science, economics. Okay, okay. I mean, for me, when I studied social science, like history, one of the worst things, or one of the things I hate, was learning dates. At what year did this happen? At what year did that happen? I mean, yes, I get it. We need to remember these stuff, but remembering them like constants, like pi constant and type. I don't know. It's after some point, it's pretty annoying. Okay, remember this as assignment number 2. Also, you have an exam on Monday, right? Oh, is it you though? It's you or another person. You have the 10th exam coming up, right? Okay, okay. 17 days. 17 days. Oh, it's starting from February 17th? Yep. It is. It's gonna be crazy, bro. Not gonna lie, it's gonna be crazy. I'm using the word crazy a lot of times. 17th of February. February. Do you have multiple choice questions, or is it gonna be all theoretical, all written? Because I remember on 12th I did multiple choice questions because it was COVID. But I think they changed it, right? They reverted it back to normal. No, you stupid. This is not how it should be. I'm It's gonna be until end of March. It's gonna be a combination of all MCQs, short answer questions, long answer questions, and case study. Case study was case study there when I mean the case study was there for English. Okay, I'm gonna go for now. Bye to study. Bye. Yeah, bro. Good luck on that studies, bro. If you prepare enough, it's not gonna be a hard exam. Appreciate you for checking out the stream, though. Ariel from somewhere. Okay, this is assignment number 2. Remember this topics. No. Oh, that what? Assignment 3. Remember topics. Okay. We got complex numbers, logarithmic functions. Okay, okay. Eight. 8. So 8. 9.
Do you have to write the whole thing though? Can you just remember it without writing? I wish there was a, there was a space where I could just bring a file and keep it there, and when it's time, I could just keep take it from there, like a table. Bam, bam, bam. If I want the space like that, can I make it though? Using Python? Can I make it using Python? I should. KK official. KK official. Hey yo, what's up? What's up? What's good? How you doing? I gotta see your profile because I don't remember if it's your first time or you've been here. Yeah, you've been here. I've seen you before. How's it going, KK official? So now list all the topics in each assignments from 1 to 12. Dude, I really like this from DeepSeek. That's so good. Look at this. They fucking did it. They fucking did it. Are you right though? Number system, rational inequalities, exponential simplification. Is it right though? Five exponential simplification. Okay, it's correct. Got him. Got him. Okay. Are you doing geometry like trigonometry? I don't think I have geometry to do. I'll show you what are the topics I have to do. I just passed my 7th and 8th grade exam yesterday. Let's go. Let's fucking go. That's it. Was it hard though? Would you say it was a hard exam or would you say it was a doable exam? Because it should be a doable exam, right? Hey man, congratulations. We got a long way to go. Okay, can you list Okay, that's a lot of. Okay, KK official. I got the functions and graphs. Oh, maybe there's graphs here, but it's not related to trigonometry. Uh, it's not related to geometry. Okay, we got sequences. We got the derivatives. We got trigonometry, but I don't think trigonometry that is related to triangles. It's just solving equations. Some parts were hard, but it was overall doable. I only got two questions wrong on geometry and integers and negatives, but overall I passed. Hey man, mistakes happen, but uh, personally, I gotta say, for me, understanding the subject is more important than marks. Marks are important, of course, but you gotta understand what you learned. So mistakes don't matter, bro. As long as you know what you're doing, you know how to apply it in real life. Clone Open Commander! Hey yo, what's up? It's been a long time. It was a 20 question quiz. Okay. You got 18. That's already a good score, bro. Clone Open Commander, it's been a long time. And you gotta hear this. I failed the sequence analysis. I'm studying quadratics right now. Quadratics. What? Yeah. Wait, just a minute. Quadratics. So, quadratics, yeah, it was a power function, okay. So what happened was, let me explain. You failed the sequence alignment project. No, I failed that course. So we got 10 assignments, right? The first two assignments, I failed to upload on time. Like, they did not even correct, like, they did not even look into my first two assignments because I did not upload on time. So if I did get that, I think I would pass. I would have passed. But hey, failures are nothing. It is something, but still, I am glad that I learned a lot. And uh, when I go to Czech Republic to continue, but it's very simple, like x squared equals 36. Okay, it's uh, basic quadratic equations. Yeah, so like I was saying, when I continue my second and third semester, the university is providing courses for Python, like introduction Python. So I'm gonna be taking that, and I will be taking this course once more. But I gotta say, I failed because of my mistake. I wouldn't say it was that hard. And at the last assignments, it was biological LLMs running bio LLM. That was crazy. It was smaller or less intense bio LLM, but it was LLMs. That was interesting. So yeah, that is something I maybe slightly expected because I never did a computer course, and it's my first computer course I ever done. What? Analytic geometry. Okay, I'm gonna copy this, the whole thing. KK official, when is your next exam? Is it gonna be next year, or is it gonna be one more exam recently? So these, oh, computer course like computer science. It's it wouldn't say computer science. It's how do I say, computational biology. It's like simulating biological data onto computers. It's basically computer course, but I'm only focusing on biological data inside these computers. Topics that most likely gonna be coming up. But hey, Clone Open Commander, there's a good news. I did pass general chemistry. Oh, that that subject was the sole reason I could not continue my official second semester. Third semester. General chemistry is harder in my opinion. And you gotta hear the next one. I failed the exam 4 times. And fifth time, if I failed the fifth time, it would have resulted in a study ban. But the fifth try was good. Especially, I did go to see my paper, and the professor was like, "Yo, this is a really good improvement, and I gotta say, your understanding of uh, orbitals, atomic orbitals, that's pretty good." And I felt real good. My next step, my next exam is gonna be in next 2 months on the last day of March. I'm gonna take an exam to pass ninth and 10th grade. Yo, what? You just passed 7th and 8th grade. You're gonna take the exam to pass ninth and 10th. Interesting, KK official. Well, how's it going, Clone Open Commander? It's been a long time. How is general life going? The topics I'm most likely gonna be coming for math exam. Busy. Makes sense. I mean, so you're doing full time research, right? Gonna be research? No, scientist. Yeah, you're gonna be busy, bro. Uh, there was one more thing that happened, but I was this close in getting. I don't know, man. I made my plan to finish 12th grade in a year or shorter, so I need to be fast. Lol, I'm homeschool my school myself. Okay, you're homeschool, bro. That's crazy. I mean, if you know what you're doing, hey man, that's all you need. So okay. Start with assignments 4 and 8. These covers functions, graph derivatives, and analysis in depth. Okay. Start with assignments 4 and 9. Move to assignment 6 and 7. Okay. 10 and 11. Okay. Polish. So 4 and 9. What are assignment 4 and 9? Yeah, so one thing happened was I actually contacted my uh, like the head of biochemistry in my university. I emailed this professor saying I would like to be part of the lab. Like I don't need to get paid or anything, but I just want to see how a biochemical lab works. And he did say, "Okay, we're going to let you like if you're going to join the lab, you got to spend more time. Uh you gotta it's gonna be hard to keep up, but if you're up for the task, you are in." I was like, okay, that's good. Even if I don't get paid, I get to see the lab. That's good. But I replied, no, there's it's not gonna end in a good way. I replied to the professor that I got a general chemistry exam coming up, and I will spend more time after the exam. And this general chemistry, that's like a first semester subject. The professor was like, nah. This guy sent me an email saying, "Yo, our positions are filled, so we'll look into it later, bro." Professor was like, "You first go to Czech Republic, complete your second year, then we can talk." But hey, now I passed the general chemistry, so I'm gonna send an email again saying I passed the exam. I don't need any sort of fixed position. I just want to see how you guys handle each research topics. I'm gonna again reach out once more. This is exercise sheet 4. Are the following assignments function in the series of definition 3.1? Come. Why you gotta do it like that? How do I get the definition for 3.1? I gotta go for lecture notes. Really? I'm not gonna go for the definition. But yep, that's how situations are right now. Hmm. But I gotta say, the sequence analysis class that could help me understand more about bioinformatics. Even though I failed the course, I do have the lecture notes, and if I play my cards right, it's gonna be good. I think if you slow it down, everything in math makes sense. Even if college level math seems scary, if you slow it down step by step, it all makes perfect sense. Math, physics, yep. I think it applies to every subject. If you slow it down, if you just read each step, you would understand things much faster. Okay, I gotta start with exercise number 4. Nyan. What is Nyan? That's physics. Right? Yeah, I didn't start any lab time until my second and third year. Not gonna lie, I'm so glad I heard that. I was like, bro, why is it so hard for me to get something? Okay. And I think first, before you go for a job based on lab, I think you have to first volunteer to be in a lab, right? I think that helps you understand more. Definition 7. Stop using stupid ass definition. Differentiable in R. Show that, okay. Show that function is differentiable. Define the, okay. Use definition 7.1. Investigate the differentiability of blah, blah, blah. Okay, these are, what would these be? These functions, graphs, derivatives. Move to assignment 6 and 7 for sequences, limits, and continuity. High yielding exact graph, sketching assignment 11 and question number 87, and assignment 10, question number 80. That's good. Relevant assignments. So these are the questions I should be looking into. Okay. Can you let me know how many questions I should be focusing in the next 2 days? Oh, 2 days? No, 2 days. 2 days. 12 to 15 questions? No way. That's not 12 to 15. No way. DeepSeek even tell me which question I should focus. Core 28. Investigate the following function. Are injective, surjective, or bijective? Sketch the graph of each function and calculate its inverse if possible. Okay. That's a question. You gotta do some stuff. Stop giving me advice, okay? I just want to know what I should be doing. Assignment number 4, 28. I'll start with this. Okay, let me see what is the answer. I Are you in college or uni? I genuinely don't know the difference, but from what I heard, it's a uni. University. Where is it? Okay. How do I start solving this? We got assignment sheet solutions. 28. Sketches are obvious. Okay. F is injective, not surjective. One would exclude. Is it correct though? Injective, yes. Surjective, not. One would have to exclude 0. Not gonna lie, KK official. I'm pretty interested in what's. Why? Why would you? Why do you need my location? Universities are generally larger, resource focused. Okay. Oh. What is the hardest part of math in your opinion? Mm-hmm. Hardest part of math. Not gonna lie, for me it would be uh equations. Some of the equations. Like I keep forgetting. Like derivative equations or you know integration. There are some formulas, right? Formulas, not equate formulas. I sometimes forget formulas. That for me that would be a hard thing. At least that's what first came to my mind. Maybe my memory is not that strong. How about you, KK official? What do you think is hardest for you in math? For me, the hardest part about math is sometimes the little nitpicking like x squared equals 36. It's not just 6, it's also minus 6, or sometimes it'll be graded down. I'll be graded down a point because I forgot to simplify a decimal or fraction. Okay, I kind of get it. What you said would belong to, how would I say, carelessness, or uh, I kind of have that problem. I really do have that problem. Like sometimes when I do math, like answer a question really fast, uh yeah, I do like multiplication or division on one side. When I copy the number to the equation, I miss a number or I write something different. That's it. It's wrong. The answer is wrong. So, yeah, that is pretty the forgetting or small careless mistakes, that is pretty s- serious, or it's pretty common type of mistake. Python file. Bing. What? Okay. Now, Python gave me this. The problem is I don't know if it's correct or not. I would only know if uh, I do this. Zero. What? What? G of x equals x raised to 8 plus x squared, and f of x equals x. Okay.
Okay.
Hmm. I'm not sure. Whoa, those graphs looks pretty serious. And yeah, yeah, these graph look serious, but I don't know if it's true. So let me know, how can I start solving this question? Also, I kinda forgot these terms like injective, bijective, etc. Also, let me know, what is the objective? What what are we actually finding? Let's start from scratch. Yes. You're asked to investigate if each function is injective, surjective, bijective. Sketch the graph, okay? Decide one-to-one behavior. Injective, decide coverage of codomains. Surjective, combine the above. If both true, bijective, only then an inverse exists, okay? Graph helps you visualize injectivity, surjectivity. If bijective, write the inverse function. Injective, one-to-one. Each output comes from exactly one input, okay? How to check horizontal line test. No horizontal line intersects graph more than once. No horizontal line intersects graph more than once. Okay, okay. there's gonna be only one value for x if y equals 0, right? Yeah. Or the other way. Every element of the codomain is hit by the function. Check if function output covers the entire codomain. I did not exactly understand what it was. What music do you think is best for studying math? I usually use lo-fi music or background noise like brown or pink noise for studying. Okay, that's an interesting question. I tried using the, background noise and sometimes it works, but I usually just listen to songs, like example rap music or Down Under 6 Days by DJ Shadow. Just normal music. I don't listen to the background noise type. Just 3 minute, 4 minute music. For me, I felt that's more fun. But I feel like lo-fi or white noise is better for focusing, right? I don't know. It makes sense that background noise is better for focusing. The bijective function have inverses. Only bijective functions have inverses. But uh, how is injective and surjective working out at the same time? Inverse function, reverse input. Yes, if inverse, I do remember those. Start with injectivity. Ask yourself, does each y value appear only once? Linear function, usually injective. Each power, every even power is symmetric. Check surjectivity. Okay. You know what? Also, I have a doubt based on the what? Hmm, like I don't know if both injective and surjective is happening at the same time. Oddly specific. This seems easy. I mean, if you think about it, if you really think about it, everything is easy, right? If you focus, everything should be easy. So I agree. Recall definitions. Injective, one to one, each output y comes from exactly one input. Yes, yeah. Check with horizontal line test. No horizontal line intersect the graph more than once. Surjective, every element in the codomain has a corresponding x in the domain. Bijective, stop reading without the processing. Injective. Each output. Okay. Surjective. Each element in the codomain has a corresponding X in the domain. Yo, shallow. What's up? What's up? And oddly specific too. What's up? One and many one functions can be tested by what? Injective, surjective. Is that what you were talking about? Only bijective function have an inverse. Okay, but if a function fails either injectivity or surjectivity, not bijective. Okay, I understand that, but how is surjective and injective together happening to get at the same time to become bijective? Okay, can you do we have a okay we got the h of x equals minus root 6x as bijective. How is that bijective? The differentiate the functions to check if it's increasing or not. If it's increasing or decreasing, then it will be 1 to 1. Okay. Oh, if it's 1 to 1, I guess it will be what injective, right? Strictly increasing. Okay, can you explain in more detail on the h of x being bijective? Like, I still didn't exactly get what bijective means. Also, if they are 1 and onto, then bijective. Oh, I didn't know that as well. Of course, I didn't know that I'm ninth grade. Bro, come on. I'm 21 years old. I don't know. No, 22. This March, I'm turning 22. Unk status. Official unk stat. Bijective means. Bijective means what? No, bijective. What was I typing? Like I still don't exactly get what bijective means. Also, I'm a bit confused on the surjective part too, because when you said domain and codomain, my brain is not coming up with an exact definition of what they were. Dude, my prompts are too stupid. But hey. You remember how to check the domain and codomain? No. The range of different functions. I don't remember exactly because it's been a while since I took math, open math. Domain, codomain is like a machine. Oh, bro. Machine. You input the number x from the domain, the machine produces an output y in the codomain. Okay, okay. Domain, all outputs, all allowed inputs, x, codomain, all possible outputs. So for one input, it could be multiple outputs. Okay. Now, how is that applicable for here? If I put 6, like if I put, I don't know, 2, would I get more than one output? Functions are machine. Okay. You can only plug numbers greater than 0, codomain. The functions are supposed to produce outputs less than 0. Okay. Check injectivity. A function is injective if no two different x values give the same y value. I kind of agree on this, right? If you give one value, you're gonna get a value that won't be repeated. If you take two inputs, okay. Check surjectivity onto. A function is surjective if every value in the codomain is produced by some x in the domain. Surjective means no y value in the codomain is left out. Okay. Okay. Domains are input and codomains are all possible outputs, while range is the output in that set values of x. Okay. Okay, okay. So surjective is the part where if it's only surjective if all the y values are used by some x value or input. Surjective means no y value in the codomain is left out. Okay, that's a pretty understandable definition. Codomain equals y less than 0. Check if every y less than 0 has some x. How do you check it? X equals minus y raised to 6. Since y is greater than 0, less than 0, minus y greater than 0. Wait. Y less than 0 or equal to 0 minus y is gonna be greater than or equal to 0. Valid input where x equals the exponent is an even number, so even if you put a negative value, it's gonna come up with positive in the given parameter. Okay, every possible outcome in the codomain is hit. How is that proving that every How do you do on the physics exam? I'm glad you asked. There was total of 6 questions, and I wrote every question. I attended every question, but the first question I got was plotting a graph, and there are 3 type of graph, like graph growth or growth with respect to time. There are 3 types of growth: linear, power, and exponent. I answered on the basis of exponent, so it was power. It was not exponent. It was power. So my graphs are true, but my equations were wrong. But still, I should get marks for my graphs. So I take it. I'll take it. So yeah, it was pretty okay, physics. Now the next big one is math. And I'm not a big math guy. So I gotta look into this. Every possible out. Okay, could you explain this? How you doing, Shallow? How's it going? It's been a while. How is the temperature? Is it still bad? Could power and exponents are same, aren't they? Yeah, they're that thing, 2 square. That's square. They're same. Could you explain what exactly happened here? Cause I'm having a slight hard time. Can you also use some examples to solve it? Temp is back to normal, but it's still a bit chilly. Okay, because I've seen somewhere in news that trees started exploding because of the cold. Like, what? That's the first time I'm hearing such a thing. And I mean, there are places colder than that, and still the temp here is usually 17 degrees, but in the summer it's 30. Yeah, here the highest was 33. And right now it's about 1 degree. Not gonna lie, the perfect temperature is about 22, 20, or 25. Those are pretty good temperatures to be outside. Absolutely. Let's slow down, go line by line with concrete examples if it makes sense. The codomain, all possible outputs the function is allowed to have by definition. Okay. Multiply both sides with -1. Brace both sides. Okay. Condition for x to be valid. X should be greater than 0. Is that mentioned? It's not mentioned. Did you just make up this? It's part of domain restriction. Perfect temp is 10 to 15. Yo, you can't just wear a t-shirt and go outside at 10 to 15. Hey, new members. Zenatin. Am I saying the right name right? I've done it in 7. I've done it a 7. Are you talking about the temperature? You went outside at 7? Bro, I'm talking about a temperature where you can just wear a t-shirt, a shorts, and go out. And play sports or do something. I don't think at 7 degrees you can just wear a t-shirt. At least not for me. Maybe because 0 to 70 easy. Okay, bro. Now you're just bullshitting. Around like 20 degrees is perfect. Yeah, that temperature you can just. I mean, if you're actively moving, that's like good temp. Dang, guys, in Canada, temperature right now is -16. Oh, that hurts. Negative is when I begin thinking of more layers. Okay, it's either you have some sort of your brain is not connected to your skin properly, that your skin is not sending exact signals to your brain that it's cold, or your skin has a lot of layers, lipid layers, if you know what I mean. Hey, but that's good. If you're a bit fat in winter, it does help you. Domain restriction. Is it this? Are you talking about this as domain restriction? Since y less than 0, Minus y greater than 0. How is minus y greater than 0? Warm blooded. Oh, okay. I mean, I kind of agree on that because my fingers are a bit cold, chilly all the time. It's not as hot as I want it to be. But hey, bro, 7 degrees, nah. You can get out with pants and maybe a sweater, but not like a t-shirt. So, what do you mean, bro? What do you mean? Minus y raised to 6 greater than 0. Okay, I get that one. Y. Okay, if y is less than 0, then minus y would be greater than 0. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. So minus y is greater than 0. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. So every y less than 0 gives valid x greater than 0. Yeah. Conclusion, every output in the codomain is reached surjective. Okay, concrete examples. Let's look at examples. Example 1, y equals 0. Y 0, x 0, yeah? Example, y equals minus 1. Y minus 1, minus cancels. So 1 raised to 6, 1. Y minus 1 is 1. Or x1 gives y minus 1. Okay. Guys, what y'all doing? If you realize a big exam is tomorrow and it's 7:30 p.m., you go to sleep at 12. You didn't study before that. You know, I've been through this, and uh, I'm gonna say a realistic answer. First off, don't expect too much. Don't expect too much. If you fail the exam, just be like, yeah, I'm gonna redo it. That's it. Okay, so don't worry. It's not the end of the world. And maybe try to wake up a bit early. That's what I would do, I guess. But yes, I've been through this situation a lot of times. If your attendance is 100%, no need to no need for revisions as you learned it all there and then. I kind of agree on that. Especially if you're in school, if you attended all the classes, you should at least get 50, right? You should get at least 50 or more than 50. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Just a minute. Yo, gang, I gotta say, we reached 30 followers on Twitch. That's crazy. And I believe Zenatine, you are the one. You just made this happen. Oh yeah. Time to unfollow. Be like, no, please, please. Mega W's in the shot. W's in the shot. W in the shop. Hell yeah. So here the surjective is so I don't know. This looks kind of similar to uh, injective. Okay, no, no. Injective. Wait. I should ask. I should stop asking too many questions. Can you show me some examples that shows this function shows both injective and bijective. Oh no, injective and surjective. Surjective function. Surjective behavior. What the hell I'm doing? Quadratics. What the hell I'm doing? Quadratics and what's this x equals? Oh wait, this has a due date. This is in a revision paper for an exam. No, it's don't worry about the dates, bro. It's pretty these are how they say exercise sheets. Yeah, it was last year. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. So, what's x equals minus b squared plus or minus root of b squared minus 4 raised to by 2a? You gotta remember that one. That's a really important one. Yeah, that basically helps us to find the value of x of exponent or power 2, and usually that x gonna be having two values. I'm glad my days of mathematics classes are finished. The important question is, are you in school or uni? If you're in uni, that makes sense. Okay, you don't have to do math that much. But if you're in school, uni's coming. Or no, I don't know. Uni, okay. You're one of the lucky ones. What do you do, bro? Or sister, what do you study in uni? If your math classes are finished, that means you should be doing something like business or chemistry, biology, physics. I think physics also stops math after majoring aircraft engineering. Okay, so you got a lot of physics. So you can't say math is over. Math is still there. I'm glad my days of elementary school are finished. Hell yeah. Me too, bro. I'm also really glad. My elementary schools are over. Still do math? 100 messages! Oh, yeah. Still do math, physics, but like done with the direct math class that only does math. Okay, I get that one. Like these type of math, it's like you're just doing numbers out of thin air. There's no context. I get that one. It's kind of annoying. -1 -2 64. Okay. 0 0 1 -1 64. Okay, it's just the opposite. So like only math I do now is like deriving an equation. Okay. I mean, aircraft engineering, you got a lot of stuff to do. Are you about to complete, or you're in the third semester? Where are you in that aircraft engineering major? Y comes from exactly one horizontal line intersect. So this part is really interesting. 64 minus 2, 64 minus 2. 0 0.01. I'm guessing if it's 12, then currently coming to the end of my honors year. Okay. Okay, we got a aircraft engineer in the making, or about to be made. That's cool. Are you going for masters? How's it gonna be? Or you still haven't decided yet? Okay. I just noticed that uh, it's here for the x equals -2. No, that's surjective. -64. You guys debating it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, you should go for what interests you, right? Guys, I want to get a physics major plus math minor plus a master's in computer science. You should you should learn what you want to learn, right? Okay. Objective. So it's the same numbers, just with opposite signs, and because I want to be a software engineer. Does software engineer have anything to do with physics? Maybe. I'm not exactly sure. Each x and y. Is this case for all bijective functions? I'm not sure if I should go to MIT or maybe a uni of British Columbia. Yeah, you should go for a university where they provide the course you want to do. What you observe for your function. Injective check, pick y equals -2, only x equals 64 produces it. Surjective check, pick y equals -2 in codomain can find, okay. You notice sign flip relationship. That is exactly what it means all by... Oh, that's what exactly happens to all bijective function, okay. Okay. The inverse of a bijective function. Oh, that's basically what inverse. General property of all bijective function, visual intuition, original function, inverse points, horizontal lines, and the... Okay, I'm starting to get some stuff. Something. Something. Could you explain the R slash 0 what those are? I know R is real numbers, but it's 2, okay? I spent about 1 hour 30 minutes just understanding a question. I still haven't solved it. That's when you know you're pretty slow. You already know R equals all real numbers as every number on the number line. You already know R equals all real numbers. Every number on the number line. Okay. Symbol means remove from, okay. So R without 0. Just 0. Okay. R 0 to plus, or it's R to R. What is that one? Positive real numbers, negative, okay. Non-positive real numbers, that is y greater than or equal to 0. Okay, that's okay. So why is this R 0? Are you telling like from 0? Summary table for notations, okay, positive reals. Non-negative reals. 0. Okay, I think here 0 is not included. Okay, that's what the difference is. Okay. Positive reals and non-negative reals. The difference is 0. One's having 0 and the other one is not having 0. 0. Dude, I gotta take a shower. I need to shave. I need to cook. Ugh. Exactly. The total difference, positive, real, okay. Now, I understood the bijective, I understood injective, surjective, bijective. Okay. Now, can you show me how do I start checking if ff is inch sub by Whoa, what happened? Okay. Zena Atin, are you still here? So I was wondering, how do you check for injectivity? Function is injective. Two different x values give the same y value. Okay, only one input gives output injective. I understand the meaning. How do I check? fx1 equals fx2. F of x equal to minus x raised to minus 5. Okay. What does it mean? X raised to minus 5? It means... Oh, fuck. I'm having a slight confusion. What does it mean? X with exponent minus y. Okay, 1 by y, x raised to y, okay. KK official, I'ma go now since my timer's up on studying math. Lol. Yo, I appreciate you for checking out the stream, and yeah, good luck on the studies, bro. Respect. So it's 1 by x raised to y. How did you check it though? X1 minus 5, what? F of x1 equals f of x2, which implies x1 minus 5. Did you mean raised to minus 5? Equals x2 raised to minus 5. x1 equals minus x1 equals minus x2. You did not even put a value. Check surjectivity. Bro, what did you do here, bro? What, am I stupid or? Check surjectivity. Codomain R without without 0. Solve for x in terms of y equals. Wait. Produce it. Effect minus x equals. Okay, I'm guessing. Okay, you just wrote f of x equals. Okay, that was the problem. Okay. Okay. You misunderstood the f of x. It's minus x to exponent minus 5. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'll assume what you meant. Yep. Now let's check the injective. Check if does it imply x1 equals x2. 1 by injective, okay. That's how you check. Surjective onto codomain R, y equals f of x equals, okay. Y equals, okay. X is equal to root 5 minus 1 by y. Problem can every y. Notice x raised to 5 is greater than 0. If x is greater than 0, x raised to 5 greater than 0. If x less than 0, x to 0 plus, f of x is minus infinity, x belongs to infinity, f of x equals. I'm still having some hard time. Think about what function actually produces. X greater than 0. If x is greater than 0, then the function is going to be negative. Less than 0, yeah. X less than 0, x greater than 0. Really? I guess. X approaches 0 plus, f of x is minus infinity. x, if x is my, okay, if x minus infinity, x is gonna be positive, right? Also, I felt like there was because minus 1 by x raised to 5 equals 0 has no solution. Why? Ah, so that's how you did it. Like, you tried to equate to 0. Wait. Okay, this makes sense. But this is what's domain. So thus here also 0 is not considered. So does that make a difference? Okay. So it's not the surjective because okay, I get that for this specific equation, but I don't know how. Let me try doing it. Okay. Ich bin Köln, Hamburg, wieder in Berlin, München, Stuttgart, Köln, Hamburg. With hfx. Okay, I'll try doing this. I'm gonna share the screen. If there's any new chat, I won't be able to see it. So, from what I understood, f of x1 equals f of x2. Wait, x2. Then it's, wait, x1 equals x2. Then injective. I don't know. This step seems so stupid. Therefore, injective, bro. Phew. No matter what the equation is, you're gonna get injective, right? And x 0. f of x equals 0. Uh, x, therefore not by surjective. Okay, now next one. G of x raised to 8 plus x1 square. Does it even make half sense? I don't think so. Wait. What? What? Did I just get the usual equation? Yeah. I just got the okay. Wait. So x1 raised to 8 minus x2 raised to 8 is equal to x2 square plus x1 square. Is that possible though? Is that possible? How do I say it's not possible if it's not? X greater than 0. X greater than 0. Boom. Then this, if x1 and x2 are equal, this x1 equal to x2, then this would be 0. Therefore, x1 not equal to x2, therefore not injective. That's what I think it is. I don't know. If it's not injective, I don't know, surjective. GFX. Yeah, but so that means it. The, therefore, it's injective. Surjective. The minus. I guess. Mm-hmm. So f of x, if it's smaller than 0, the root is going to be, or negative. It's negative, right? Okay. Okay, so such of x is going to be. Mm-hmm. Therefore, it's bijective, I guess. Therefore, it's so. Okay. I don't feel that good about the answers. It's just meh. Injective, not surjective. Neither injective nor surjective was. No, I got it is surjective. Okay. First is correct. Not okay. 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 How did you found injectivity checks monotonicity monotonicity horizontal line test gfx greater than 0 for all x sum of even powers. Gfx is strictly increasing example g minus 1 1 plus 1 2 1 2 the two different x gives same y. Horizontal line test. You fucking idiot. You could have told me that. Surjectivity cannot produce negative y codomains. That's not how I did. Not even close. You know what? I'm gonna end the stream. I gotta cook something. I gotta take a shower and continue. I'll be right back, people. Peace. Peace, YouTube. Peace, Twitch.